All right, we're on.
We have returned.
Yeah, we are on. We're live.
Are we?
Yep.
Then I guess I shouldn't say on this live stream that I taped a kid down.
No, just use Velcro. That's fine.
It's adhesive, it comes off.
Did you catch the bug?
Yeah, it was one of those alien silver things, whatever they're called.
A silverfish?
The silverfish.
Oh,
Yes,
those are
I thought it
so
was-
nasty. Oh, I hate
I
those.
hate those.
Yeah, I could see why she's like, "Mommy, kill it!" I'm like, "Oh, it's one of those."
I'm
All right.
surprised you managed to find it after all that time. Those things are usually just like, wow,
I
Yeah,
know.
gone,
It was sitting there. It was just sitting there. I guess it was
just
like
hanging out.
it was like if I went to die, I will die here to scare a child.
And when you kill them, they make like this powdery paste thing.
Yeah,
and it's
what
like,
is
oh, it's so nasty.
They're aliens. I was like, oh, because it's funny. If it was a spider, she wouldn't say anything because she's not afraid of spiders. She would have just talked to it and then gone back to bed. But this thing, it was also near the toilet, so she's like, "How can I do anything? There's a bug."
Bathroom
just
bugs
said-
are worse.
So I'm like, "Please, just don't get up again. I don't want to see you anymore."
Wow.
Today, not in a hole. I never want to see you again. I'm breaking
I'm
up with
done
you.
with you.
I'm out.
Child Services will have you.
No, eBay, so I can put money towards the Critical Role thing.
Got it.
Yeah, I have priorities.
No, it checks out.
So it doesn't say that I'm streaming your channel there, but I guess it's because it's considering me online. I don't know.
I don't know. We can just point people at mine then. Is that? Oh my god, does that actually do that?
What does what?
We'll never know.
Huh, maybe not. Okay. I have a screen manager thing that, it affects what goes over the display, so I have to be careful. All right, we're
Yeah,
good.
If you're doing a display source, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, cool. Hello from Australia.
Sorry, I am
Alrighty.
apparently I have to open something that just arrived.
Is it ticking?
Damn it, Jose.
Yeah. What is it?
Josie's a present.
What is it?
present?
Opening it. Do we get presents?
Yeah, where's my present?
Oh, nice. Does it lock? Thank you.
Welcome.
Oh, they've gone to do the nasty. So show the class. What did you get?
Sorry. I had asked for a new knife for my birthday, and apparently I got one. I don't know if it's gonna focus, but it's a nice,
Nice.
just a little pocket knife.
It's carbide.
Carbide. Sounds
Ooh.
Nice. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Now I can stab these fools.
I was gonna say no.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
and giving and giving.
And giving and giving.
All right. So we are in the midst of the Great Goliath tradition, known as the witnessing, where once, usually every 10 years or so, because that's the window you have to finish it once you are the champion. Goliaths will sort of name their chosen one according to prophecy, this so-called horde breaker. That chosen one will climb to the top of Terra's Fang in the Leviathan Mountains and do the thing. Nobody really knows what is at the top because nobody's ever returned.
Do the thing.
But as soon as one tribe decides, hey, our seers have decided Navik is our horde breaker nominee, then every other tribe is just like, I'm sorry, but no. Our person is clearly the horde breaker nominee. And then you have this tournament to find out who actually is. the person going to the top to probably die. So Navik and his 4 best friends, his sacrifices, have found themselves in the Crimson Basin, along with the other 5 tribes and their champions, to basically do one of a few things. Who would like to tell me what the goal is? Once again, let's just reiterate it.
I'm just
Not
a
die.
I'm just a sacrifice. Let Navik do this.
I'm just here to die.
I'm just a simple country sacrifice.
I ain't
Mom
much
always
for
say it.
thinking.
It was to get 2, or was it 3 of the spirits?
To get 3 of the spirits, of which you have 1, which is the Great Eagle spirit.
And then go back to the center, or I think that was it. We can kill other people. Well,
Yeah,
kill
you
other
you
people.
can destroy other teams.
Yes.
You can basically you bring back 3, the favor of 3 great spirits to the start, and you win. Or just be the last tribe standing. You know at least of 1 member from one of the groups who has fallen. And you also know that the Great Wolf Spirit was slain, although you don't know by whom.
Mhm.
You moved out from the start, got yourself some warm clothing, got yourself some shelter, and then beelined it for Tier 2 weapons. Along the way, you were intercepted by the Great Eagle Spirit, and if I'm honest, I thought you were just toast. You had a sharpened stick and a tent
That I never got to use.
and no armor. And it turns out that having all of your spell slots on a level 10 bunch of casters makes up for a lot of things.
Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, I was going through some of the damage totals from like Immolate and some of the others. I was like, damn.
Yeah. So you have earned the Eagle Spirit's favor, as is indicated by the bird wings and halo on your
Mhm.
tribe token over there. And actually, does anyone remember what that did?
I was just going to ask because I do not.
I have it written down.
Wisdom advantages.
It's
Gold
yeah,
star.
advantage on
Yay.
wisdom saving throws and +10 on perception.
Right, and you also got a weapon.
Oh yes, the bow that changes from long bow to short bow.
Yeah.
When
Which
it
is a
gets-
trait it didn't used to have, but it does now.
Yeah. It shrinks when it gets cold.
And it is cold right now.
Yeah.
If it gets any colder, it's a
Mountain.
hand crossbow.
Oh,
All right. So you arrived at the tier 2 weapons. We did not sort of loot at all, though.
Nope.
So I think we'll pick up there. You've actually arrived here basically at the end of the day. You're in a forest. There's basically undisturbed snow all through this forest. It's fairly sunny out, although the sun is starting to dip below the horizon. Quiet, and just the occasional like squirrel or something bounding across a branch, and you'll see bits of snow falling. And as you move through the forest, you come to a small clearing in the center where you see weapon racks all over the place. There are bins with like spell components, holy symbols for every god you can imagine, gems, incense. So here you can each take 2 +1 weapons of any kind you want. And casters, you can choose to take a focus, whatever that happens to be for you. Could be a staff for a sorcerer, will double as a quarterstaff and a focus. For Caleb, it could be a symbol of Odin. And you can also take up to 500 gold worth of materials for spells. But you have to be explicit about what you take. So for the casters, have a quick look at your spell lists that you have available to you, because if you need a diamond worth whatever hundreds of gold for Revivify, you want to make sure that you've actually put that in your inventory. If you need 25 gold worth of incense, make sure that you've actually written that down.
Not to be confused with incest.
Yeah, don't take that.
You don't want that.
Okay.
In fact, that's not stocked.
We're all out of incest. Our bad.
Yeah, the Goliaths frown on that.
Could you imagine they didn't? They're like, yes, we love
Except
you.
Splinter Pine.
I was going to say, Splitter Pine is the West Virginia of the Goliaths.
So you said we could take a +1?
Yeah, a +1 weapon of any kind. Actually, 2 +1 weapons. So if you want to take you've already got the +3 super bow, so you probably won't
Super
want that. but-
bow.
So what's preventing us from taking more?
The DM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of the things that you, if you need, so I should clarify, if it's a light weapon and you would like to carry like a few hammers, for instance, for throwing, or javelins or something like that, I don't see a problem with that. But if you want a great axe and a great sword and a halberd and a lance, I'm going to cut you off at one point.
All right.
I was
Well,
going
that's
to
good.
fill up my backpack.
I want a great axe with some javelins.
Sure. So you have access to the compendium. You should be able to drag these onto
Yep,
your...
I already have.
Cool. And not your normal character sheet, because
Yeah.
these aren't permanent items.
If only they were.
Now,
Drag-
how many javelins can I take? How many can I carry, I should say?
So that's a good question. You've got a carry capacity of what?
180, I think it was.
Yeah, and you've got currently you have a medium backpack. That you got stocked up at the shelter.
Mhm.
Or no, at the clothing place. So the medium backpack holds up to 80 pounds. So if you don't want to have it in your hand, then you've got 80 pounds to work with to stuff in your backpack.
So I can carry 30 javelin?
Sure. If you want to just, if you just want to have like a matchstick box on your back, just snap off a javelin.
All the toothpicks!
Yeah, by all means.
Okay, 30 javelin.
You guys remember that MythBusters episode where they build the Thwacha?
Yeah.
Vaguely remember it.
It's just like basically a machine gun sort of semi-rocket ancient Chinese weapon.
Yeah, I remember
Just
that now.
basically looked like a rocket-propelled porcupine.
Yeah.
That's Navik now.
I was going to take a light crossbow and some bolts, but Navik also reminded me of the existence of the Wand of the War Mage +1. Would that be in there?
Is it a
Standard.
Yeah, it's
not,
standard rarity.
standard ready?
Standard rarity.
Okay, so if I'm talking about things in the sort of list, the generic list of the player's handbook,
Got it.
weapons.
Got it. That's what I thought. Okay.
So any +1 version of those.
Yeah, it was worth a shot.
I can't just drag and drop the short bow in?
You should be able to.
It's not letting me put it anywhere.
All right. I'll do 20.
Like, it just doesn't let me.
I can do it. You should be able to do it.
You want me to drag it onto your sheet?
Would you mind? Because it's saying, no, you are not allowed.
Short bow.
You are not prepared.
It just has the circle with the line. It's like, no, you cannot put this on your character sheet. No +3 bow for you.
It actually says suck it. I was surprised.
Yeah, I know. It's very specific. I was like, that's really personal, dude.
Oh, actually, I have to hang on. I have to disable my password manager because it hates Roll20.
Oh, right. You were having that the last time, too.
Yeah. All right, Dandelion.
Yeah, won't let me drop in.
Dandelion.
Dandelion. Okay, that worked. So I've added a +3 short bow. What else
I was
did you want?
literally just trying to do that. It was like, no.
Did you want a melee weapon as well?
Yes, I would like a melee weapon.
What kind?
I would like a rapier, please.
You got it.
Yeah. Awesome. Happy. Thank you. Since the game's like, I'm sorry, lady, you can't do it yourself.
Did we have a rest after the eagle battle, or we just went straight to here?
Not yet, no.
Okay,
You would be resting basically after you loot here.
cool.
I'm guessing a
And
hand axe would be considered a throwing axe.
Yeah, you can have 2 of those.
Wouldn't you technically be able to throw anything on your person within reason?
Technically.
I mean, soccer
I mean-
trophies.
With a thrown weapon property.
Soccer trophy.
Oh, so you can't just throw your underwear? I'm helping! It smells. I haven't bathed in a while. Here.
Yeah, you could have looted all the
Yeah.
underwear you wanted from the clothing depot.
Could you imagine?
Missed opportunity. You could have had
That
80
wasn't-
pounds of underwear.
That was- You just leave trails of underwear just to confuse people. This lady undergarments. Oh yeah, that's true. A bunch of horny dudes going, oh, ladies' underwear. Go.
The perfect trap.
The bird. Ladies' underpants.
Except it's like Goliath country, so the materials and like I'm not sure that they have a whole lot of
Yeah.
cloth available, so it's just like squirrel.
Yeah, there's no lace.
Little do you know, we're probably sleeping in tents made of undergarments.
Of their undergarments. Like, what's that smell?
Go on.
Yeah, you're like, I love
It's actually
the aroma.
Eton underwear.
It's Eton underwear. Oh god.
Oh.
I was wondering what the weird holes were for, but I
It's,
get it
it's,
now.
It's got holes for 2 heads.
Oh! Oh.
I see what you did there.
Not going.
But you want to.
Hey, no kink shaming.
So
I'm not. I'm just, you know,
how
you
we
want
doing for weapons?
I'm good.
I got my
Phil
warhammer
wants
and 2 hand
more.
axes.
Okay.
I do, but
Phil wants to have his complete carry weight as weapon. He's gonna make a suit of armor out of weapons.
if you ever read the book Rhapsody, I want to be Gunther.
Just start
Yeah.
taping like hand axes to everything.
Yeah, I grabbed components and a light crossbow.
Okay.
I grab a bunch of components as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All the components.
All right. In that case, so you've used up. Let's see. You were there. You went 1, 2, 3, 4. So you could push one
We did
square.
push.
Oh, yeah,
we did.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted.
So we have to do our long rest now.
So yeah, Minchino saved. No, didn't. You had disadvantage, right?
No, everybody saved except for me.
Yeah, I saved.
You're supposed to lie.
I don't think you did. It looks like you rolled a 20 and a 12, right?
Yeah, but
You
wait.
called it a
Yeah,
save.
but-
You called it a save.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had my benefit.
Oh, right. He had your aura. Right.
Yep.
And that's a +3.
+2.
I think the DC was 15.
Was it?
Victor, we really enjoy staring at your forehead.
Sorry, I'm not even okay.
No, it's fine. It's just really funny because I just see you from here.
Yeah,
Just a-
sorry.
The
I
forehead.
didn't even realize that the camera was in the wrong spot. Good now.
Oh, good. Now you're silhouetted.
Oh,
Okay,
it's
hold on.
he's a halo.
Good.
Halo.
Yeah, that's
Like
fine.
this.
Fine.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm a goof.
Yep.
Robot goo.
There was some benefit. I can't remember what it was that we had.
Here it is. Parties can push once per day to gain an extra movement point, but must make a DC 15 Constitution save versus exhaustion, which is applied at the end of their next long rest.
Oh, doesn't the eagle thing give us something?
No.
That gives you wisdom,
There was something else it gave us, I thought. Maybe I'm not.
plus 10 to perception checks.
Oh, okay. There was something else. I can't remember what it was now.
So
yeah, I thought everybody had made it except just one person from what.
Me,
what-
because I rolled a 5.
Yeah.
But like,
I
Navik
think
rolled
it's
a
the other
12.
way around.
Well, I'm not disadvantaged.
Fair.
Okay. Well, in any case,
Yeah,
we're gonna
so
rest
actually-
anyhow. So
Well, remember this exhaustion applies at the end of the next long rest, so
Yeah.
you'll wake up with this exhaustion.
no, I won't.
And actually,
Phil.
it looks like Ithis did make the save. Because he has a 14 plus 2 from Phil would be
Yep.
enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good to know.
In real life, Phil is suffering from exhaustion.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I slept finally.
Only
So
after
would
2
Ash
days.
be exhausted as well?
No, I saved, I thought.
That's the thing. There was something else that was adding, and I don't remember what it was.
I thought everyone but one saved. Yeah,
I'm
you.
gonna look at the video archive.
Because I can, if you scroll up, I can see all 5 rolls.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At disadvantage, Ash rolled a 10.
Did I?
Was
There was
Oh,
something
plus-
that-
Plus 2
Plus
from
2.
Phil's. Yeah.
Which is
Oh, I guess I
12.
didn't save?
Yeah,
12
because
didn't
DC's
save?
15.
Oh, then no. I thought I must have. I don't know why I thought I saved.
I don't remember if there was anything else. I can't think of it unless.
A couple people. Did they still have the bardic inspiration going for them?
No,
I don't know
that
if
would've-
counts.
No, that was gone.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
faded. Okay.
That was applied during the eagle fight.
Oh, fight.
Right.
So it would have been gone. Okay.
And I used mine anyway during the fight.
You respect.
Sure.
Hmm. I don't remember.
He slept since then. We've all slept since then.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hopefully.
So we're all exhausted.
So yeah, you'll wake up exhausted in the forest, but with weapons.
Which is good.
Won't be the
Everyone
first
except for
time.
Navik and Ithis.
Yeah, I'm not much. I'm not much to rely on weapons. Like, I have all the spell casting, but
Just so you know, so Ithis, did you take a spellcasting focus?
yes.
Okay. And
Yeah,
I
I don't-
assume Caleb and Rosie did as well,
Yep.
and Minchino's obviously.
Yep.
Rosie, unfortunately, it's Goliath country, so the choice of instruments are a little more narrow. They have pan flutes, they have drums,
Mhm.
no
Jugs.
bagpipes, unfortunately.
No.
What about jugs?
Except that
Sure.
they're Goliath drums, which would be awesome for a halfling to try and carry around, rolling it
Are
in
there-
front
Well,
of them.
so we can put Rosie in the jug and push her down the hill.
Help me. How about a lute? Is there a lute? Can I
Yeah,
do-
but it's Goliath sized.
Oh, so it's now like a cello.
It's basically a cello.
That's a
Would you
double
like to
bass
make a
at that
cello?
point.
Yeah, it's two-handed.
It's two-handed. That's what he said.
So all your inspirations are played as Pachelbel's canon.
Or okay, what were I guess a pan flute, I suppose.
Or if you can think of something equally Goliath themed that
Didn't
you
she
think I would
have
play.
instruments already?
I do, but I couldn't bring them
Yeah.
Yeah, but
unless I hid them somewhere.
well, how
Look,
did
guys,
you
I have a
do?
flute.
How did you do like bardic inspiration before?
You can just sing them.
You can
I
sing
was
it.
a
Yeah.
cappella. Come on,
Okay, okay.
I was just doing it on my cheeks.
And you were inspired.
Maybe I took some spoons, playing the spoons. Actually, do they have any spoons? I could totally just play the spoon.
Yeah, I think it's like ladles here, but
I'd play the ladles, whatever. Ladle, ladle, ladle.
Oh Jesus!
I had to.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess.
Right now, Phil's very thankful not to be here.
Other side of the planet.
He's like, yes. Way. But yes, I will take anything that small enough that she could play reasonably.
All right.
Could you imagine giant bagpipes? Oh,
I'm just thinking it's
awful.
like you're grabbing what is a hand drum, but for you it's like
Yeah.
one of those big bass drums from a parade where you have to like hold it in front and hit both sides.
No, I have to get like a harness. And I'm
Yeah,
just
exactly.
like,
Dong, 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 dong.
For those like island, Polynesian island, like a marimba, is that what
Oh,
it's
yeah.
called?
Yeah,
Like a
that's more
steel drum.
Caribbean. The Caribbean
that'd
type
be
of thing.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
totally play a steel drum.
Hey, have some inspiration, man.
Best.
All right. So you gear up. You got spell foci. You've got components worth value, presumably, if it's required in a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, like back guano, worth 25 gold.
Who would?
Who's paying that?
That's what I was wondering. Like, who's like, yes, I would like your guano.
It's a rare guano.
It's also sort of a low end job. It's like in Goliath culture, it's like the McDonald's job when you get first out of like high school. It's just like
Guano.
squeezing cave bats.
Squeezing. That's a. I need to
No.
go milk the cave bat. Okay.
This is artisanal guano. Nice.
Caca.
I would watch that.
Yeah. All right. So, are you Leoman's tiny hutting?
Yeah.
All right.
You're welcome.
And what about watch order?
I guess I'm going first again.
I can't
Sure.
really do anything because I can't see anything, and I have to stay in the hut.
Neither can Navik, so.
I
Yeah.
have to stay. In the
I just have to have exceptional hearing.
Yeah.
Whatever I do go and watch, I do.
Did you guys hear that?
Did you hear that?
Trapper John with a stethoscope against the wall of the hut.
It's literally me just snoring. I probably have like the loudest snore for such a little person. It's like, drool.
Yeah, it sounds like you're throwing your voice somehow when you sleep. So it sounds like the
Just-
snore is coming from like 30 feet away.
It sounds like it's coming from Caleb. He's like, I'm not even asleep. How am I doing?
All right. So first watch, perception check.
Might be 2. Hold on, sorry.
Oh, looks good to me.
Yeah.
GG, man.
I may have clicked it twice, is what I'm saying, because,
Oh.
going through customs and all that.
Only see one.
Yeah, I only see one.
Customs. It was lost in the
Okay.
internet.
So interestingly, at the end of your watch, you very, very faintly off to the north of you, you hear what sounds like a very angry beast, but there's clearly sort of streaks flying off into the sky as well. In the distance, like in the clear night, you can see just like streaks of fireballs and things like that, sort of going across like inverse comets or something like that.
Yeah.
And this roaring and roaring and roaring, and it goes on for like maybe an hour. And you
Does
hear
it sound like a bear?
make a yes, it sounds like a bear.
it's
It's like, can you determine? Yes, you know what a bear sounds like. And you also see in the sky the symbol of a which symbol it is actually.
That symbol.
It's
Splinter
the symbol
Prime.
of Winterhook. Has lost a second member.
Ooh.
And soon after the roaring and the spells stop slinging around, you do not see the bear's symbol in the sky. So they either ran or have sort of like lost the bear, perhaps.
Okay. And in what direction, how far would I assume?
That was north, and it was probably close to 8 miles. So 2
Okay.
hexes.
Okay. I won't do anything with it.
The rest of your watch goes uneventfully. Who else? Who's next?
I believe it's me.
Yeah, if we're keeping the same order, it's Navik, then me, then Ithis.
Oh, and by the way, if anyone needs to heal, remember healing works differently during this. You're going to spend hit dice.
I don't know how much I had taken.
But I can also do my Song of Rest as well.
Yep.
The hell.
So do you remember your health should be the same as it was last time? No.
I just don't know if I took damage. I know that, but it didn't transfer over to. Oh, maybe it's on Navik sheet.
My slots still reset normally, though, right?
Your slots will reset normally. Yeah.
Okay. Do that manually.
I don't see any damage taken anymore.
Okay.
Right, I'm gonna take 2 hit dice then. Ooh, I'll take that.
Take it and shove it.
Rude.
Seriously, what the hell, man?
Sorry, it's the Aussie coming out.
That dingo ate my baby.
Great band.
Yeah, it doesn't look like your character sheet was linked to your token. Is that what was going on?
I guess so. Because both of them, Navik and High Chaser, both don't have any.
Hang on, let me drag you onto the map for a second.
Giant Navik.
Roar!
4 miles wide.
Wow.
That says that
Oh,
it's
jeez.
linked.
Just don't call him that.
Big bone.
So I'll leave it in your hands. How much do you think you had lost?
That's Navik you pulled out, by the way, not High Chaser.
Isn't it? Oh, it's just
Says
the
Navik.
name is. Yeah, it's just the name that's different.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Ballpark.
30?
Sure.
Yeah, we
mean,
weren't
go
we
back.
weren't getting. That's right. It wasn't showing up. I'd change it on my sheet, and it wasn't showing on the token, so I had to
All right.
manually adjust both.
I see. Okay.
I'll do that next time. All
No
right.
worries. I think Rosie was unharmed,
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
fine. I didn't get hurt.
Same with me.
and Caleb was definitely unharmed. Ithis?
Yeah,
I'm good. I didn't get hurt at all.
yeah. I just took a little bit and managed my superhero landing, so
Yep,
I only
totally.
had a little bit.
Okay. So let's say so you've spent 2
I spent 2.
hit die.
Yep.
Got it. And
And
then
I'll
at the end of
do
this night, you are sheltered, you are well fed, and you are warm. So you'll regain all of your hit dice.
I think
Nice
I got
roll.
my hit points back.
Damn, son.
Too bad you weren't rolling for like level up.
Yeah, I
Jeez.
know. All right. Perception.
Oh, we're doing that today
Zero.
too, right?
Oh.
Keep in mind, you get plus 10.
I did
Oh, yeah,
update
yeah.
your experience, so you guys are pretty close, especially Caleb and Manchinos.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm really close.
Do I have?
That's what she.
So Hide Chaser, during the night, you hear the occasional creaking of wood up in the treetops. You hear an owl, but that's about it.
Okay.
Nothing seems to sort of draw your attention, auditorially at least. Third watch.
Yep.
I feel like that should be a band.
Third watch.
There used to be a band called Third Strike.
And you are you're blind in the dark too, right?
I am not. Tieflings have dark vision.
Oh, right, yes. Sorry, for some reason I was thinking that
I
was it.
can't see.
All right, so during the watch, you once again hear well, perhaps for the first time for you because you weren't awake,
Right.
you hear the sounds of a bear to the north, engaged in combat. And it goes on for like a minute and a half, and then stops. And there's nothing else.
All right, so nothing appears in the sky?
No.
Okay. I'm just going to sort of keep watching in that direction and listening carefully to see if anything else is coming or if it's moving any closer.
Yep.
No sense waking anybody. It's like still like 10 miles away, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So.
All right, and then so your 2 hours go, and then lastly is Ithis. As dawn begins to sort of peek up over the horizon.
Just likes watching the sunrise. Very different sunrise from in the Fathomwood because you can't see anything.
Yeah.
Right, so perception?
Yep.
Oh,
Damn!
Nice roll. All right. So in the early morning, there's just calm. The sun is sort of peeking up over the edges of the mountains and casting these beautiful rays out over the cold, snowy landscape. And there's a sudden blare of a horn. And in the sky is the giant symbol of the Winterhook clan, and it is erased.
Ooh.
Damn!
Winterhook has lost their horde breaker.
Interesting.
No more horns
Bear
for
was
them.
hungry.
That being said, you know that if you guys sort of share information through the night, Ithis did not hear a bear prior to the clan being eliminated.
So there's company out there too with the bear.
Yeah. Or they're hunting it.
And then you awake. Some of you sore from the previous day, legs tired. The thin air has sort of left you with sort of a like a sleep, very much like somebody with apnea might have. You're just exhausted in the morning, and you wake up. The Leomund's tiny hut sort of expires, and the cold, biting air sort of stings your cheeks once again. And the day is yours. Where would you like to go?
Oh,
Well,
gosh.
I will inform everybody about the bear being to the north somewhere.
Yeah, same.
Well, if
And
the
then-
bear is to the north.
We got to find a Starbucks. I need a coffee.
Fair enough.
Bear enough? What?
Fair enough.
We should try to find the bear.
And the other tribe that's probably out there.
Oh, really?
Because from what Ithis said, the bear wasn't making the noise, but they still lost their horde breaker. So probably another tribe out there.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Be
sorry.
blessed, my child.
Wait, we're blessing the cleric? Wait, what?
That's interesting. Maybe they're going to head for the weapons as well. If they...
Yeah.
Should we
Can-
perhaps set up an ambush?
Can I burn the weapons this time?
Can we bury the weapons?
Ooh.
See, maybe Rosie's might go along with that because we're not destroying it; we're just hiding it.
We cannot destroy the weapons.
Ugh.
But we could hide them. Could we
We have no
hide
Mount
them?
Doom.
I have no problem with hiding them.
Because
You're hide chaser after all.
Oh.
Faces and hides.
we actually, how long can I do that for? Only 10 minutes. I was gonna say because I
Wow,
can
It happens
do.
to a lot of people.
Think about baseball stats. I think that's
I can
important.
do hallucinatory terrain, so I can do an illusion that makes a terrain look like something else.
That's longer than 10 minutes, isn't it?
No, it says 10 minutes here.
Oh,
Well,
maybe
I don't
Bard
think
is
that's gonna
different.
work.
Because if
How
it
big are
would
the
last,
trees?
If it lasted longer, I could just make it look like they weren't there.
The trees are largely pine and things like that. Very, very tall, very, very sort of straight. And you could, you can put your, well, maybe not Caleb, but a normal sized person can put their arms around it.
Normal.
Okay. And the weapons
Okay.
are in like a building, just in the field. Like how are...
So the field is just basically got like oilskin tarps over top of weapon racks, otherwise exposed to the elements.
Ash,
Okay.
it takes 10 minutes to cast. It lasts for
I'm gonna
24
cut it.
hours.
24 hours. Yeah, I reading. Woo! I see that now. I see that.
Phil, you're gonna chop down a tree.
Wait,
I'm chopping down a tree to make it
Wait.
fall onto the tarp area where the weapons are.
that's destroying it though.
Not really.
Wait.
I'm okay with this.
Wait,
I'm not. I can't destroy the weapons, but I can bury them under trees
But I could hide the weapons.
for 10 minutes.
No,
No,
10-minute
for
casting
24
time.
Hours. It takes me 10 minutes to cast it. For 24 hours, they'd be hidden.
I'm kind of down with this.
So I
If we
could just make
can't
it
blow
look
them
like,
up.
It
Yeah.
just looks like endless forest. There's nothing there, or there's like really dense shrubs to keep them from like tripping over them and finding them.
So what
Like
happens if they
thorn
walk
bushes
into it?
and
It's just
stuff.
an illusion, right?
Yeah, it's an
Yes,
illusion.
Illusion. Illusion.
An illusion?
Illusion.
Sure, go for it.
Yeah.
Make it look like something that they can't walk through.
I could make like a pond. They might try to drink from it. They just try to drink an axe.
Just like put their hands in it and pull up like just snow.
Blood. And they
Ow! A dagger! A dagger in my hand. What the hell?
Their hands
It's a
just
dagger
pull back
pond,
with
obviously.
needles in them.
Where'd all these javelins come from?
What else can you do?
I can make it look like any sort of terrain.
Can you make it look like, I don't know, a bunch of rocks? Large rocks?
Yeah, I could do that.
Would that be better? I don't know.
Yeah.
What would be better?
Like a boulder pile.
Yeah.
But we also don't want them to go, let's climb it!
Well,
And skewers themselves.
I'm not seeing the downside.
Just don't make it high enough for them to want to climb it for scouting purposes.
Right.
We're fine.
Like, the thought would be, yeah, to make it just an unappealing terrain with, like, thorn bushes and just look like, okay, we don't want to go that way. Let's.
Yeah, that's probably fine.
Alright, well, I will do that.
Do it.
Yes.
Do it.
Do it. All right, go ahead and spend the spell slot. Is that a level 2?
That is a level.
If she's doing
4.
it as a ritual, it wouldn't cost a spell slot.
Correct. Can you cast it ritually? Does
Yes.
it have a
That's what
tag?
she was doing, I thought.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, the casting time is naturally 10 minutes. It's not a ritual.
Oh,
time.
no, yeah, it's not ritual.
Never mind
It's not
Yeah.
clicked. You're right.
I hear casting time 10 minutes, and I think ritual. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna take 10 minutes for me to do it. And the components are easy. I just need a stone, a twig, and a bit of green plant. So I'm fine. I'm gonna cast it.
I'll take out my stash, give her a little pinch of some bud.
You don't want me to smoke that. There's not a lot of me. I'd be like, oh, I'm so hungry. But
All right. So the terrain is magically transformed to
Yes.
your desired outcome in that last 24 hours, you said?
yes.
Yep.
All right.
And I'm ecstatic. I'm like, I helped, guys. I helped. Did you see that? I helped. I have to write a song about that. Song.
Can I prestidigitate like a
ballad.
gold star sticker?
For my shirt. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
hell. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. The instantaneous, harmless sensory effects. A little spark of little sparks. Just woo. Yeah, you.
And now everyone knows where we are. Good job.
And
Let's
then
head
I
north.
then I soil a cubic foot of her clothes.
A cubic foot of clothing.
Well, that's
It's
what
like a whole hamper.
the prestidigitation. The prestidigitation spell. It's clean or soil a cubic foot of clothing.
You just. Why is that an
Marking his
option?
territory. It's okay.
He marked it. I'm just covering his pee now. I'm like, again? No.
All right.
Helped. I helped. I did it.
I think we should head to this one here.
Yeah.
Yep.
North to the forest.
Yeah.
Now, as you are going so I guess on a hex grid there are at any given moment there are 6 hexes around you. you can, as an individual, scout one of them. So you can, as a whole party, you can scout 5 hexes.
What if this flew, or can you not fly high enough because of the altitude?
Yeah, it won't give you the same kind of benefit as being on like a hill kind of thing.
Okay.
Is it perception check?
Yeah, and remember you have a plus 10.
And I was going to say your disadvantage, but
Doesn't matter. I work with my disadvantage.
23.
which one are you scouting?
30. Yeah, show me
Right, to the
which
north.
ones you're scouting. So you're gonna
Well,
scout the one.
I
you're
guess if we're going to the north, I'm gonna scout the one on the left.
Right.
Like the one next to it.
Okay. So with the 23, yeah, you don't, there's no sign of any foot traffic through that hex.
Okay.
And what
Nor-
about on that one?
Nor is the one you're pinging now. And in fact, you guys have enough to basically scout 4. So there's I assume you want to see everyone except the one behind you, or
Yeah.
so like not that one.
Right. I'll take the one that's directly east of us.
So the
Okay.
way we came.
Yeah, you see your own footprint. It hasn't snowed since then. But,
footprints.
yeah,
I found stuff! I found stuff!
All right, let's see if this works.
One of them has a tail, too.
Tail is dragging. I'm kind of worried.
It's
and-
tired, okay? It's had a very rough week and under a lot of stress at
Wanna head
work.
this way.
Yeah, to this one, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why are you orange? You're not supposed to be orange.
Who?
The DM picks whatever he wants, man. It's
Me?
the
I
DM.
should be green, shouldn't I? That's what it says on my. Actually, it's showing a black on mine.
Yeah, black on mine.
I see
weird.
orange.
He's
What the
very,
hell?
very
You
special.
might want to
Yeah.
check your video card.
You also have the weirdest form of colorblindness.
I've never heard of that one.
Shades
Black
of
is
gray
the
turn into
orange.
vibrant color.
Are you starting to get a migraine?
Do you
all right.
smell burnt toast?
And
You
we
have-
can scout every time.
Yeah, every time you move, each person can scout 1 hex,
Right.
or 2 people can work on 1 and gain advantage. But
Oh.
with plus 10, you basically.
I'll keep the same one. I'll just by default scan to the due east.
Okay.
Just because you said, you're basically fine, I'm gonna roll 2 and get like.
Woohoo! 14.
Is that with the
17.
plus 10, or is that like a 49 you just rolled?
Yeah, no, yeah, that's like it's
Okay.
he can actually see a different campaign.
Okay, is that
He's like-
Eberron?
Somebody's fighting Strahd.
Is that a warforce over there? What?
All right, so there's no sign of anything in the next hex either.
All right.
You move
So
here.
northwest,
So
or do we
Did-
move to the northwest?
you said you saw fireballs?
Yeah, you can't remember who saw them. 2 people, I think.
Yeah,
but
Caleb and I.
They were coming out of the tree line, basically.
So like this square type area.
Yeah, in that area. Yeah.
Okay.
So just beyond the next hex, basically.
Well, let's go to this one.
All right. So to successfully scout into the forested areas, you need a 25. So just ping which one you want to scout.
So do you
I'm-
want to do? It's going to say 2 people scout, so we get advantage.
I'll keep going to the
That'd be-
east because there's
That's
still
not
another
helping me.
tribe out here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll still go to this one then.
Okay.
So are we gonna just win because they're all gonna kill themselves off and we're like, we won by default?
Jeez.
Oh wow, holy crap.
Okay.
I can see
Alright.
into the real world now.
So, Minchinos, while you are looking into this hex,
Yeah.
you spot foot traffic moving through, and
Actual people moving through, not just the footprints.
just the footprints.
Oh, okay.
As you are saying, the words, it looks like it's heading into the forest. Navik begins to spot blood and like broken trees and things like that. About like a kilometer or say like 1.5 miles into the tree line, or other way around, I guess.
He actually has zoom lenses in his eyes with those rolls. Enhance!
Eagle vision.
In hand. Yeah.
So definitely there was a battle in this hex. You do not see any signs of life in it currently, or at least life that would matter. But there was definitely fighting in there recently.
I think we should go to the northwest instead. Up to like this one instead. If this is where the fighting was, somebody ran away from there.
They ran away. Let's go see.
And I only saw footprints going in on this one, right, Liam?
That's right.
Okay.
So were the footprints going into the forest?
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, we can. Then we'll go to this one. We'll spend the 2 action points. Movement
Okay, going
points.
next to it.
Right. That'll give us our 4th.
Does somebody who hasn't scouted yet want to scout that one out?
I'll do it. Can I
Sure,
help
why not?
again?
Well, I'd say you should both scout.
So if we
Gain
both
advantage.
scout, because I have
Hit this.
disadvantage, does she get advantage at least?
She would have a normal roll plus 10.
You ready for
Okay,
this?
so her and Ithis would be better then.
So close.
I
Um,
see.
Yeah. So in a different planet, that would be you would see through time. Unfortunately, because you get the first roll there, you roll a
Yeah.
19, and it doesn't appear to be anything of note in that forest line.
Looks
Oh,
good,
so
guys.
she's not being assisted by anybody?
No, so I was assuming she was getting assisted by Ithis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which would give her advantage, right?
No, so
Advantage,
she
but-
had disadvantage. Being
Oh,
assisted gives it a normal roll,
Fair
and then she
enough.
has a plus 10 to that.
gotcha. Okay.
Like, I see the doctor. Why is he with Rose?
But it looks all clear.
And we're like, guys, guess what? We're good. Let's go.
It's the safest forest in Safe Town.
It is.
This is easy. Let's keep going.
All right, so you guys want to spend 2 points to move there?
Yeah.
Sure.
So that is 4 for the day.
Yep.
You are now in the forest. As you start moving through, you do begin to see tracks that have come through here. Only bear tracks, though, and they are massive. Like Rosie could like curl up and go to sleep in one of these bear tracks.
Good I can do, guys.
And which way do they go?
They appear to be going into the
forest
sort of
next to us.
northern forest and
Okay.
sort of back and forth between basically all 3 of these forest tiles.
Can we do a
Any
scout round?
blood marks?
Yeah, you can do a quick scout at the end of the day.
Okay. I'm sorry, Phil. I spoke over you.
No, it's fine. Any blood marks?
You can see no blood marks actually in this tile,
Okay.
but knowing what you know from the eagle fight, it doesn't appear that the spirits leave behind any sort of physical like blood.
Would they leave behind a magical essence, possibly? Would I know that?
I would say you could probably detect it. It would be through more druidic means, though, to detect sort of the essence of a spirit animal.
What about a detect magic spell?
That would find sort of like existing magic. It wouldn't sort of pick up traces of magic having passed through.
Okay.
Because a spirit beast is less of an arcane type of magic, right? It's more
Yeah.
of like a nature.
All right. I'll do a quick scout before
To the north.
Camping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Into the North Forest.
And I'll do the other north this time.
Okay, sure.
Damn.
So yours. So tell me again. You have just the +10 attached to that roll.
I have all my adds to that
Yeah.
roll.
And nobody was assisting you.
I don't think so.
No, I was taking the northwest one.
Okay, got it. And what's your roll?
Shitty.
The same one.
Well, you still get a +10. So,
Yep.
you can. You're pretty confident that nothing has sort of moved through the plains there.
Yep.
Navik, you're not sure. You know that the bear tracks sort of lead into that tile from where you are, but you're not sure where it goes after that.
All right.
So nap time?
Nap time.
Cool.
It's nap time.
We need to take a nap.
All right.
I will
Leoman's tiny hut. Boom.
Dump.
burning
Cozy.
burning another hit dice for the rest.
Somebody is making
Woohoo!
breakfast
Who's making breakfast?
All full.
or dinner.
Whatever meal it is.
We still have 45 pounds of. How much of that 45 pounds have we gone through?
That's true. If you've been like hauling around 45 pounds of food, then you just eat that.
Yeah. I mean, 45 pounds is nothing for Caleb, so.
Yeah. It also depends on who summoned it. So you could be eating just like birdseed.
That's true. 45 pounds. Who summoned that anyway?
I think it was
Ithis.
this.
Oh,
Ithis, what does Ithis summon as like a trail
So-
ration?
He is actually
Crackers.
not much of a seed person. He's
Worms.
he likes like dried fruit,
oh, that's not so bad.
nuts, stuff like that.
Is there
Okay.
chocolate in there? Is this a trail mix? There
No.
better be chocolate in there.
At least in his little group, they're mostly herbivores.
Chocolate.
So yeah, you have an assortment of nuts, seeds, and small dried fruits to tide you over.
Any bread? You're a bird. You like bread, right?
No, don't feed him bread. It just swells up in his belly.
Keep it full. It's fine. It's fine. Croutons. It's already dried. It's fine.
Yeah.
Some croutons.
Especially not in a cold climate. He'll just like find a pond and get frozen into it.
With his butt in the air. Just no.
I'm just gonna roast a couple of the nuts just for fun.
He's gonna roast his nuts.
Yep, roasting
For
some
fun.
chestnuts because it
Roasting
is.
He's cold. I need to roast my chestnuts. They've shrunk.
Don't knock it till you've tried it.
I don't want to eat your chestnuts.
So are you roasting those with your sort of spellfire, or are you making a campfire?
No, spellfire.
Okay.
You can't really making a campfire on the Lehmans is a bad idea.
The smoke has nowhere to go.
Yeah.
It just consumes all of the oxygen. All right. In that case, first watch, please.
We keeping the same ones?
I'm already asleep.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Boop.
I see very well. The adventuring thing is so easy.
Nice. So you are pretty confident that there is an unusually absent amount of smaller creatures in the area.
Right.
In the previous forest, you were hearing owls and birds and like chittering of small game. Here, it's pretty eerie. It's quiet,
I've got a bad feeling.
but you don't hear anything else other than that.
We're down alone.
Okay.
The birds are silent. That usually means that there's somebody around that scared away the birds.
Gonna get ambushed. I hope it's an ambush. That'd be so fun. I could write a story
He's
about it.
sleeping.
I'm dreaming of ambushes.
God, she talks in her sleep too.
I would
Ah.
too. I totally would too. I'm really good.
You're trapped in the hut with me.
I fired a couple times.
I just light a match.
Poof. All those berries, man. The smell.
Except you're like a tiny little halfling, so it just sounds like somebody's blowing into a penny whistle.
No, it's just someone letting air out of a balloon. The exact sound.
Second watch.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, as David comes up for his watch, I'll explain that, it's slightly quiet here.
Yeah, Navik, are you proficient in survival?
I am.
He's Trapper John, but of course.
Obviously.
I asked that more for,
Totally useful.
So
I mean, it's dark.
Yeah, Caleb's like, there's not a whole lot of game out there in Navik. You look out of the Leoman's tiny hut and you say, good observation. Like, you have no idea. That forest could be filled with game. You wouldn't know. That being said, your perception check, you spot a couple of things on your watch. One, off in the distance to the north, a tree falls over, and like the whole tree just like pushes over and hits the ground.
Does it make a sound?
Yeah, and it did. It made a sound.
Well, we were there to hear it.
Yeah.
Second thing you note, and you note this not because of the sound it makes, but because there is an absence of darkness where you were looking. You can see the ethereal, glowing body of a beast that is probably close to 18 feet tall, moving in the forest to the north.
Towards or away?
It doesn't appear to be aware of your presence at the moment, but you would say it's probably less than a mile away.
So is it moving towards us?
It doesn't appear to be moving towards you, but it's also not moving away. It's sort of milling around.
Okay.
Kill it! Kill it! Oh, sorry, I was talking in my sleep. Talking in my sleep.
We all seem
Do
to
I
that.
wake them? Do we go kill it now? It would be...
If you wake them now, they are still under the effects of their exhaustion.
But that
Yeah.
only is for skill checks.
That's right.
And would it be... Oh, it's within our area.
Yeah, within a mile, you won't have to travel to engage it.
Well, if we kill it, then we could just go back to sleep right after, and yeah,
Or we could just go to sleep forever.
exactly.
Actually, make me an animal handling check. Are you
Sure.
proficient in that?
No, I'm not.
Okay, make
He's
just a
Trapper John.
check.
He's proficient in veterinary, though.
Not bad. Pretty good for a +0. So one of the things
Taking
you
care
note,
of Boo.
and again, because this creature is so large and because it emits dim light, you can see it without dark vision. The way it's moving would indicate to you that it is likely wounded.
All right. Well, that changes everything. All right, we're gonna go hunting. I see the bear, guys.
You're waking
The
everybody
bears.
up?
Yep. The bear's up. He's wounded.
Oh, I guess we
We
should
should
kill
get
him.
We should kill him now, and then go back to sleep.
We totally would too.
Yeah.
Oh, all right,
Can you cast the second hut right away?
after I have my full rest, I can.
Well, we have
We have shelters. That's fine.
we have shelter.
Yeah, we have tents and stuff.
Okay.
So for the Leoman's tiny hut, reduce the spell slot for this encounter
Yep.
because you won't have that one back yet. But So your plan, are you sneaking up on it? Are you charging?
Probably sneaking.
Yeah, because we are a stealthy bunch.
Oh yes. Well,
I don't
we
have my armor, so
Yeah, I was going to say he doesn't
That's
have
true.
armor right now.
That's true. It's
That's
not
true.
clanky.
You are disadvantaged for it, but
I'd probably be okay.
I mean, I was disadvantaged in the first place. So it doesn't
it's
matter.
true. In the best conditions,
Times at the
nothing's
worst.
changed for Caleb.
Nope.
Well, if we fail at stealth, we can just rush. And I can throw my javelins. I have 30 of them.
Wait, did you say 30?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
He's just walking the other way with all these jabs.
No, they're on my back.
It's a lot
Yeah,
of
I was only
javelins.
allowed
It's like a
2
quiver.
throwing axes.
30.
Yeah. I have a great axe and 30 javelins.
Unless you're like an Amazon from Diablo and it just keeps spawning into your hand.
So it's like this.
magic.
It's like the giant fascies. Then is what you're saying.
I don't know what
The bundle of the symbol of the fascists. The bundle of huge tied together
got
bundle
it.
of arrows.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. Stealth
again?
checks
Stealthy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna rock this
I'm a
one.
Viking.
at disadvantage.
You're gonna beat me.
Well, the problem is I skip, so I'm probably not the most quiet.
High Chaser's just dying here.
Look! I don't know why is this so hard. You guys can't stealth.
Well, we totally snuck up on it. It'll
I don't do
never-
stealth, so
Never hear us go. You think I would? You think I would be okay?
I
Alright.
didn't critically fail. So we're good.
I did.
I know.
It's like
So-
sneaking, sneeze.
Step on some branches. Push
So I'm
over a
just gonna
tree.
make a quick GM roll here.
Uh-oh. Screwed.
There's a
Navig-
chance it doesn't notice you.
Oh gosh, that's hard
How?
hearing maybe.
It has to roll a 0-1 on a D100.
Navig, if Navig had his musical instruments, he would literally be playing it. Mission
I
Impossible
the
tune.
bagpipes.
Do
I just,
do.
To be fair, there's nothing different about Caleb's stealth and Navik's stealth.
No, it would be the.
Except Navig's is a critical fail.
You can't critical fail an ability check. You
Fair,
get
but still.
It's the cartoon sneaking music. It's the
Yeah.
dun,
Well,
dun,
you probably
dun,
could if you're going down the stairs
dun,
in
dun,
armor.
dun, dun.
So I think what happens is the people who take point are probably Navik and Caleb.
Yeah.
Does that sound right?
Probably.
Sure.
And Minchinos, you probably like hold back a little bit. They start walking ahead.
I just
and-
vanish. It's like Garrett was
You're
here.
keeping up lately. And I think at one point Navik like accidentally steps on Caleb's leg. Like they get a little too close and he steps on Caleb's leg. Caleb like shoves him over and the javelins just pour out of his back. They're just like clanking of wood in the forest. And all of you become aware that the bear hears this and starts heading into your direction.
The bear is
I will
aware.
give you guys a round of preparatory spells if you would like it, as I set up a battle map.
Yeah, I'm big
Can I
on
prepare
preparatory.
a javelin to throw once it gets in range?
Yeah, you can do that kind of thing, but if you wanted to, for instance, precast a bless, for instance, you can do
Yeah.
that.
I will bless myself, Minchinos, and Rosie.
Are there any really large trees?
Well, not me.
The ones that have disadvantage.
Oh, yeah. That okay.
Are there any like really big trees, big thick trees around?
I mean, there's trees all over around, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to find the biggest one close to me.
Mhm.
Actually, let me see. I can do. One,
You're gonna do
two.
animate object.
Goddamn right I am.
Totally ends.
I'm also gonna bless myself, Navik, and Phil or Caleb.
Well,
I
Caleb already
had
blessed
myself,
himself.
so.
Oh, okay. So who isn't blessed?
There's you two. That's all I had. I could do a higher level, but
I'll do it.
All right, I think I
Bless
can
me.
do 2. Shoot. Yeah. All right. So medium object counts as 2. Large touch. Okay. I am going to see trees that count as large
Mm-hmm.
and animate 2 of them.
Okay. Caleb is concentrating on a
bless.
bless. So is Ithis.
Yep.
Okay.
Everybody's blessed.
Be blessed.
I bless you, and I bless you, and I bless you.
So yeah, something's up with my tokens. So we'll have to. I don't want to waste time fixing it. So just make sure you're looking at your AC for your other character sheet, but the health will be the same.
Cool.
Because apparently it's not.
Going over.
Yeah, I don't know why. I thought I had set these up independently, but they're not acting that way. All right, so everybody's blessed, and we got 2 trees.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Just go into my asset database. Get ourselves some trees.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back.
Okay. If anybody is listening from Roll20, I got a bone to pick about your stupid organizational system. It is impossible to find content you've paid for.
I will second that complaint.
All right, so tree number 1, and they're supposed to be large.
Yes. Because I can... It's up to 10 objects, and large counts as... How did it go again? 4?
Like I got it. Cool. And did they roll their own initiative?
I think that was up to you. Mentally command. Yeah, I feel like we didn't really know for sure, so it was your discretion.
Got it.
You can always have it. They go before him.
Yeah, kind of. I think we were kind of treating it like spiritual weapon.
I see. Got it. The spell's called Animate Object, right?
Yeah, objects, but yes.
Objects. Oh, so it's on your turn as a bonus action. I understand. Got it. So it's on your turn.
So you
Okay.
do realize that trees are not going to be able to move, right?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
If the object is securely attached to a surface or larger object, such as a chain bolt to a wall, its
Oh,
speed is
look at
0.
that.
Trees are attached to the ground. Last I
Does it say
seen
that?
trees. The last half of the first paragraph.
They can pull themselves
Sorry.
out. That's fine.
I thought it was the last half of the third paragraph. That's a huge thing. So what we do is we cut down the tree,
Yeah. Yeah. There's
and then it has flying.
realistically, there's nothing stopping you from hacking down a tree or two. So we'll say that it rips its root system out
Yes.
and goes the march of the ants here for you.
Nice. I'm picturing it more like the Sorcerer's Apprentice, just with trees instead of brooms.
I'm going to give these a little bit of an aura here so that I know which ones are yours.
Okay.
I said a little bit of an aura. Thank you.
I didn't even see the aura.
Oh, do you
Yeah,
not?
no, we
it's
didn't
probably
see it
because I
either.
haven't Aura 1 check.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
We didn't get the joke, damn it.
Aura 1 check. All right. So yellow dots on your tokens are bless. Blue dots are concentration. Feel free to arrange yourself on the map behind the trees.
Nice.
And I will pull the bear out.
Pull the bear out.
Whipping out the bear.
I've used that
Calls
line.
the bear.
Oh my.
That's when he doesn't shave.
Jesus.
It wasn't me this time.
Moon River. All right, there's your bear. So this is where we'll engage, sort of in this ravine running through the forest.
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone's happy with their starting position.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would like to be there.
You're under Navik.
In that case, feel free to roll initiative.
That's where I'm a Viking. Oh yeah. Hi.
Wow.
You are a Viking.
My initiative sucked there. Even with advantage.
So did mine, apparently, if that's the standard we're going for.
I'm
Actually,
second. This only happens once in a blue moon.
And
Oh
so,
no, it's because I'm in Australia, so I roll off.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, it's rolling in the opposite direction.
Exactly.
It's true, yeah.
Don't mind me while I name your tree.
Mr. Tree.
When should
And
we
I'm,
bird?
I'm
One of the-
putting them right to left, apparently, because Australia.
Is it Keanu Leaves?
One of
Much
them,
better.
one of them,
Orlando Bloom.
and one of them's it's an ash tree. Let's be honest.
Aw. It's gonna catch on fire, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
That's what I figured.
All right, I'm going to put these just beneath Mintrinos. Mintrinos.
Oh,
I'm playing too.
oh my god.
Family event. One for the whole.
I apologize to any viewers for this.
I don't.
The puns are branching out.
Oh, what?
Sweet mother god.
Hey, you're the one that animated the trees, so.
Pardon me a moment.
Yep. I'm the root of the problem.
Oh.
Sure.
I
Oh,
was waiting for you. Are you just gonna chug that? Chug it. Are you gonna chug it? Come on.
Do it.
No, this is far too expensive.
Chuck.
Hard to expensive.
Funnel.
Go
A scotch
to the
funnel.
garage, get the funnel.
God, a scotch funnel. That's awful.
All right. So, as you are moving through this ravine, the bear sort of steps out of the forest down into the ravine and doesn't have to step far because it is, as Navik sort of spotted, close to 18 feet tall. If this thing were corporeal, it would probably weigh dozens of tons. Its head is as big as Navik, basically.
No.
And it sort of steps down onto the lower platform in the ravine here, and just sort of stares intently at the juicy morsels moving its way. And Dandelion instinctually does what?
I'm
Runs
going.
away.
I'm,
Praise Rosie.
I'm going to do bardic inspiration on Caleb.
All right.
I believe you can fly. Kill the thing over there. Go do it. Hurry.
I think we're using the little flag icon, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sure. Just add more icons to me. It's fine.
You are inspired by my.
You won't actually see the token pretty soon.
Yeah, exactly. Where's Caleb? I don't know.
Actually, I can turn off the cold resist for now because it doesn't really matter. All right, Bardic Inspiration. That's a bonus action. What else are you doing?
Nothing else. But I am gonna go up and hide behind the tree, so I can actually hide behind the tree, right? Are they actually
Behind
not?
one of the animated trees?
Oh, they're animated. Never mind. Yeah. So I'm gonna go be like, I'm hiding here. Well,
Should
behind
climb.
it.
Okay,
Pyro.
yeah, I'll let you take because you are a small creature. You can take I think it's half cover behind a larger creature. I think that's right. We'll work with that for now.
It's kind of like when a kid hides behind a tree. You can't see me. You
Yeah, yeah.
clearly can see them.
All right, so we've got half cover behind tree one, and you do have an action if you wanted to hold, like with your big bow or anything,
yeah.
or
What's
little bow, I guess.
my baby
The
bow?
whittle bow.
I just want to see what my range on that sucker.
If you rub the haft, though, it gets big again.
Fair enough.
Does it turn into a trunk?
I think a short bow is like 120.
So you have a disadvantage.
Yeah, I think it's 6120, is it?
Is that what it is?
I just had to look.
Short.
I had to look this up for my other game too.
Oh, I know longbows are 320.
I think this one says
80 320 for
Yeah,
the short
80 320. Yeah.
Okay.
bow. So
It's 105.
just out. So you could step forward 10 feet and hit him and then step back if you wanted to.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Well, I'm totally gonna do that. Shoot and then run away like a big baby.
The elven approach.
So I'm gonna move up and be like, I'm gonna shoot it. I'll try to keep my eyes open. Oh, I deleted off my thing.
Rosie
Oh my
steps
goodness.
forward quietly in the night. She draws one of the ethereal arrows.
And it
It
disappears!
spooks her because she didn't have any arrows. Throws the bow
Oh my
away
God,
and runs
hold
into
on.
the woods.
Giant dum-dum. Wait a second.
Here, I can put it back in there.
Alright, thank you. Gosh, can't take Rosie anywhere.
It's not Rosie, it's Dandelion.
Right. Can't bring the weed anywhere. Okay.
All right, I think I got it in there.
Let's try this again. Once more with feeling.
All right. So you loose the first arrow of the combat, and it strikes the bear in the top of the head and goes pink. Just flies off into the darkness.
Nice shooting,
And I go-
Tex.
And I literally go shit, and I run back behind my.
And just because that sounds a little misleading, it's not that he's resistant. You just didn't hit him. But
Yeah,
so
that's-
wait. She is blessed, right?
Oh yeah, you want to roll a d4?
Oh,
Everybody's blessed in this group. Come on.
You do need a 4.
no.
That's not a 4.
All right, well that's her turn, and I'd be like, it's hard to hit.
Caleb.
Good luck.
Hi.
You are inspired.
For 10 minutes. We're good. Can I climb the animated tree?
Is it like an end from? You're a hobbit now.
I think you could. It would be a little harder. I would make it a skill check
Ooh, skill check.
because it's going to be moving.
Yeah. So what? Athletics?
Do you want to be Merry and Pippin in the end?
In a sense, I want to
Yeah.
climb it because I'm assuming the movement speed of a tree is probably better than me.
It's 30.
It's 5
It's
better
5
than you. All right, so yeah, you can climb it with at half speed with a athletics check of DC. We'll call it 12. Yep. You scrabble up the tree. How high do you want to go?
However high these ledges would be, or they grow. I don't know where he's sending the tree, but I just want to be high enough that I can jump off.
So that you can jump onto higher ground?
Yeah.
Sure. All right, done. Minchinos.
All right, so let me just see. That's 30 feet there. 30 feet there. Yeah, we're just going to start this off and give him a nice warm greeting. And he's getting a level 4 fireball. Right in his face.
Mm-hmm.
What a shitty set of rolls that was.
Yep.
That is... I'm sorry. That is the lowest fireball I've seen.
Oh my god. There's a 5 in there too, but no, that's just terrible.
Oof.
Do
you want to spend
your
any sorcerer points?
Let me check one thing before I do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that and re-roll the 4 lowest. So the 2 1s and 2 of the 2s.
You can't do the higher level ones?
No, so I can re-roll any of the damage dice up to the number of my charisma modifier. Is how this works.
Mm-hmm.
So I re-roll the both of the 1s and the 2s.
But the higher level cast, you rolled 2 1s is there as well.
I rolled 1-1.
Yeah, it was only a 1d6.
Oh,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
All right, you know what? I'll do that too. Yeah, you're right. The 3 1s and a 2.
So we're subtracting 5? and adding
Correct.
Whatever the next
Yep.
roll is.
Let me just 4d6. Much better.
Much better.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So 36.
Yep.
All right, and it has to make a dex save versus...
Versus 16.
I don't know why I rolled twice.
So we'll take the second roll. That's fine.
So it'll take half of 36.
Yep. 18.
All right. So fireball screams through the darkness and lights up that area temporarily. Keep in mind, those of you without dark vision, that you have no light source.
That's going to change soon.
Yep.
Well, isn't the bear a source of light?
The bear is a source of dim light.
But it's still visible in the distance, right?
Yep.
Okay, because that would have made Rosie's attack disadvantage because it's dark.
I can't remember. Does dim light give disadvantage?
I'd
But in the
assume it would
darkness,
be
I would
easy to
assume.
hit because it's like even if it's
Yeah,
pale,
it's got that guiding bolt approach.
That's what I was trying to get to.
Yeah.
It does that not? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, dim light, you do not have disadvantage on ranged attacks, but you do have disadvantage on perception, but you would have a disadvantage on that anyway, so that's fine.
Okay.
All right, Manchinos, any movement from you?
No, just the trees.
All right,
So let me get back.
march.
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Dandelion, your cover is about to walk away.
oh no,
So
Well, I climbed it.
this guy's. I don't have control.
Oh,
So
where do you want to go?
Never have control.
the tree on the left goes to here,
Okay.
and
Oh,
this tree. Put it right in that gap in the log there.
Okay. That gap.
It's in that gap, yo.
All right. And that's their movement. Actually, hang on a sec. Is using sorcerer points a bonus action?
No.
Okay.
No.
So
Meta magic is not a bonus.
Got it. I think I'm thinking of monk and key points and stuff.
Yes.
Anyway. All right, cool. Trees march forward. It is Ithis' turn. Your ankles are in a cold stream.
And actually, just to make sure it's clear, the command I'm giving them is basically move forward and attack the bear. So unless I give it another command as a bonus action, they'll keep doing that.
Sounds good.
And then when I set them on fire, it'll be even funnier.
Why would our master do this to us?
Because it's cool!
It's warm. It's warm.
Look at me, man. Bitch and paint job. Flames.
Ithis.
With this?
Hello?
Oh.
Hello, yes?
Oh, you're a little frozen. Here we go. Yep.
Okay, sorry. Right, let me just survey the situation here. My computer's starting to get cranky. So the bear is how far north?
About 110 feet or so.
Right. Right. I am going to. So we're trying to sneak up on it?
No.
Not anymore.
We've already hit it with a fireball.
Is over.
We hit it with a fireball when you weren't looking.
I'm going to fly over here.
Okay. How high are you going?
About 10 feet.
Okay.
And low enough that, you know, I can still help out if somebody needs it.
Sure.
I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
All right.
Ooh. Guide that bolt.
Hopefully we get as good one as last time. Well, just for the fun of it. Cast
He's going higher level.
Yep.
Zorch.
That's not bad. Actually. Chance to hit.
All right. Yeah. 24 definitely hits.
Woo.
And 16 radiant damage.
Not bad.
And the next attack on it will have advantage.
Nice.
Huzzah.
Okay, great.
I'm helping.
I'm helping you.
If this is flying up there, he's like, great, ancient pagan rituals, fun.
That sounds about right.
All right, Navik.
All right. I'll go to there. And I have a question now.
Mm-hmm.
If I go Frenzy Rage, I'll get a level of exhaustion, but after, will I still have the level of exhaustion when I sleep?
After you sleep, you'll be fine.
Yeah, after your sleep, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will go Frenzy Rage, and now I will launch javelins.
All right.
So
What
it
is
will
the
be-
minimum range on a range?
It's
on a
a
javelin?
30, 120. So
Okay.
I have disadvantage for the shooting, but I have advantage for the first shot.
Yep.
If I hit it. Or
Yeah, because javelins are strength based, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean from the guiding bolt.
Oh yeah, you'll also doesn't no, because it's an attack. Never mind. Ignore me.
Mhm. Okay.
And you're frenzied and not reckless?
I am frenzied.
Yep.
So that will not hit.
So disadvantage plus advantage is normal. So yeah, that does not
Yeah.
hit.
Mhm.
So the javelin sticks into the hide of the creature and just hangs out.
Mhm.
Just in him now.
We've all been there.
All right, that's one down, and I'll shoot another one. I'll
Mhm.
throw another one. Ooh!
A 20 hits.
Yay!
For 12 points of piercing damage. It is from a magical javelin, so that takes care of
Magic.
the halved nature.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and you got a third attack from frenzy.
The bonus action
Oh,
was
that
the
has to yes.
raging.
It only takes place next turn, right?
Yep.
Yep. All right, so 2 javelins soar through the night, stick into the shoulder and like the back of the bear spirit. And now that you can start seeing weapons on it, you note that it's not the only weapons that are on it. There's like a net draped over one of its ears. There's like hatchets buried in its legs, and it just doesn't seem to care.
Cool story,
it's
bear.
Spirit's turn. Bear will move 40 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bear will move 40 feet.
What are you doing?
Just measuring things.
I'm thinking it's a breath attack.
So everyone
Right.
except for Minchinos.
Yeah.
Me too? Damn it. I mean, I'm coming in the open now going, my trees.
Everyone, so basically anyone within 60 feet, I need a Constitution save.
Constitution.
Luckily, I'm actually not too bad at that.
You will have disadvantage because
Pick
of
one.
high altitude.
Oh.
This
You
is
also get a D4.
this is tree 1
What's the D4?
Doesn't matter for Ash, but
and
I don't think I'm making it.
tree 2.
you have to roll 2, man. Come on. Roll 2 again.
Do trees have disadvantage?
They are acclimatized to the high altitude.
They're climatized.
You said Constitution, right?
That's right, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's even. There's no bonuses. They have a Constitution of 10.
So, High Chaser, you're okay. And Dragon Hewer, you just make it.
I can still roll my D4 if I need to, but yeah.
That's true. If anyone's if anyone's close to 19 and can make it,
Oh, Ash can.
she had
No.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, she. No,
No,
never mind.
no, I
never
don't.
mind.
So
Actually, would she?
for the high altitude thing,
Remember, we picked her up in the Goliath towns. Would she not be?
But
I
she
don't have
traveled
I
from
don't have the stats.
Belva.
Okay.
yeah. So basically, so just to clarify, the high altitude sickness is just one level of exhaustion typically, but after having 7 days in the high altitude, all of those disadvantages go away except for Constitution.
Okay.
Because Rosie's not from that high up. Like,
Yeah, she's from Belbuck, so she's spent some time up here, but she wasn't born and raised at 26,000 feet.
that would have been very interesting, but no.
Her voice would be
Should-
even higher.
Oh gosh, you should imagine. Hi, everybody.
So 26 thunder damage to anyone who failed that.
Thunder.
I heard
Half
2600.
that to those who made the save.
Okay.
And anyone else who failed are considered stunned for the next minute.
So if it drops things it's holding, does Caleb fall out of the tree?
I succeeded.
Does bless count? I mean, it wouldn't help me in this, but
Yeah, you could have added it.
Plus this count, yeah.
Yeah, you can add it. But yeah, it wouldn't have helped.
yeah. All right.
Technically, the tree's not holding me. I'm holding the tree.
So let me just check something real quick on the stunned condition. Stunned creature is incapacitated. So Ithis, you
So you
fall
would
from
drop.
the sky, and so does Caleb.
Why?
You become incapacitated. How do you hang
I
on to the tree?
succeeded.
Oh, right, you succeeded. Sorry, ignore me. Yeah, so if this...
Because you were...
Hmm?
So because he's also incapacitated, it's his bless drop?
Yes, you cannot concentrate on a spell when you are incapacitated.
Oh,
So
my
unfortunately,
bless-
those will drop.
Sorry.
So which ones did Ithis have?
Himself and Navik.
So, do trees magically animated get stunned?
I assume they are under the same rules
Are
unless
they
it's...
considered a creature, though?
Let me just double check here.
It is a construct.
Yep, that's exactly right.
So yes.
And also, it places in the spell too. It keeps talking about you issue a command to the creature you created.
Okay.
So I'll do the... How much health did these trees have?
They each have 50 hit points.
Okay.
They don't anymore.
Yep.
Ithis, when you fall from the sky, you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage. And fall prone, I think. Yes.
All right.
And unfortunately, your bless
Wonderful.
falls.
Oh well.
You can recast it.
You think Ithis is going to recast it at this point? He gave you your pity bless already.
Shut up.
I think that's it.
Cool.
Yes. All right, Dandelion. Can you make me a Constitution save? All right, Caleb.
Yay. So my tree is currently not moving. That's not good.
Yeah, your taxi, your Uber's stuck in traffic.
How high is the ledge here?
10 feet.
10 feet?
So you can climb it with an athletics check.
Okay. So can I climb it and like get to like with my move?
You have 25, right?
Yeah.
So
So
the...
like 5 if I hop down, 10, 15
And then difficult
5 to
terrain
5.
climbing.
would be
Did we
10.
just skip my turn?
You were stunned. You failed.
Oh, I stunned. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're not.
I rolled.
No.
So you can just basically get to the lip if you like run straight over there and climb up.
That's fine.
So
I'll do
you'll
that.
basically be standing right.
And I'll roll my athletics.
Yeah, just DC 10.
Do. I'm good.
Yeah,
I
you don't
pole
even. You're just like somehow you start throwing axes into the ground as some form of propulsion.
vault.
All right, and what are you doing when you get up there?
Good question. I will. I don't know. Don't think I had anything else. I can't do anything unless I drop bless, and I think bless is useful at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I think so.
How far is Mr. Bear? 40 feet. What's the limit on hand axes for throwing?
If you dragged it in, it should say in the information there.
Oh, what information?
The gear.
There it is. I was looking at items 2060.
2060.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll hold on for now.
Okay.
I will go into
Minchinos.
like a defensive stance.
Okay.
So Minchinos, this bear sort of lets out this deafening roar, and spittle and bits of wispy ethereal flame come pouring out of its mouth, and everything in front of you except for Caleb and Navik just sort of stop. Ithis falls out of the sky.
Stop right now.
All right. So, 73 feet. So I'm gonna just stay standing back. I learned my lesson from the eagle thing. And I'm gonna hit him with an immolation.
All right, Dex save, DC 16.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Okay. So it takes that. Fail save. Target also burns for the spell's duration. So that's a minute.
Okay, I'm gonna put a little flamey thing on him.
At the end of each turn, repeats the saving throw, 4d6 fire damage on a failed save.
Okay.
And the spell ends on a successful one.
Okay. And that's on his turn that he burns?
The end of each of his turns, yes.
Okay. Let me just add
He's calling the bear he. Could be a she for all you know.
No, I'm just assuming and making a gender specific thing because it's very aggressive and you can actually see it's a giant glowing bear and you can see it hanging there. So,
Oh, you're staring at his trunk now, are you?
I mean, it's just like it's swinging there in the background. What are you gonna do?
You're mesmerized.
It's envy.
Don't king shame me.
your trees. Can you want to make some con saves for your trees?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's a good one.
Oh wow! There goes your d20.
Yeah.
All right, which tree was that? One
That's-
or two?
2. I'm going left to right on my rolls.
Okay.
So,
And 10 won't cut it. So tree 2 is no longer stunned.
but that's it for the turn, though, right?
Yeah, that's the end of its turn.
Yep. Yep.
All right, Ithis, can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Mm-hmm. Not bad. Could have used that earlier.
18 is
Can I have
just shy of what you need.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
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 You're a little robot-y, but that's fine.
Yeah. No, he's out of range.
Navik.
All right, let's see here. I could go up to attack, or I could wait for reinforcements to get there so I can get advantage. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait to get advantage on that.
Okay.
All right, I am going to hurl some javelins
All right.
in my
Let them
frenzy.
fly. 27 hits.
Nice.
Nice. 25 hits. Do these have rage damage attached to them? Yeah, they do.
Yes, I do.
And 21 hits.
Wow.
Boom.
Nice job.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, that's a lot of javelin damage.
He's
Yep.
gone from bear to porcupine.
Yeah, he's just like, he looks like, oh shit, I forget the name. Chance from the end of Homeward Bound?
Aww.
wow, man.
Wow.
That's a deep cut.
Damn.
I'll go there.
All right, so you're stepping back?
Yeah.
All right.
Since I think it will charge in a little bit.
The trees will tank him.
At the end of your turn, the bear is going to use. Let's see. I can't quite get there. So what it's going to do is it's going to use two of its legendary actions, and do a shoulder. So it's going to move 20 feet. And it is going to shoulder the tree.
You okay?
What?
Ugh.
Huh.
He smashes
So
that
if
tree.
I didn't move, you probably would have shouldered me.
Yeah.
So that tree's down.
Yeah,
He had,
31. So
he
yeah,
had
minus
24 left, so.
Okay, so that tree falls over, much like you saw, or rather heard, Navik in the night before.
Mhm.
So
They animated trees too.
I'm just going to move that one out of the way there.
Go.
So that was its legendary action. Now it's going to move into Navik. Into you now.
Oh,
Dun, dun,
hi.
dun.
So it's going to make 1 bite and 2 claw attacks on you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, actually, hang on. It does not get its roar back.
Darn.
Too bad.
Shoot.
It critically misses on the bite.
It bites its tongue off.
It's got a piece of wood stuck in it from the tree, and
16
Or the
Does
brain
not hit.
cell.
does not
That
hit.
one.
18.
Does hit.
All right, so 13 slashing damage.
halved.
Halved, and at the end of its turn, it will burn.
Burn.
And what did I say that was? 4d6, I think it is.
So does it make the save first, or does it take the damage?
At the end of each of its turns, the target repeats the saving throw.
Okay. Nope.
That is not a good one.
Surprisingly, it's not a very springy animal.
Yeah, that was kind of one of the things I was looking forward to. So he takes 14.
All right. Minus 14 fire. It is bloodied.
Jeez.
I'll give it a little red dot here.
Burninating.
All right. It burns, and it is Dandelion's turn. You want to give me a con check?
Not a save?
Yep. Sorry, save. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Ooh, you did it. All right.
Huzzah!
So,
No. Well,
oh wait,
Was it
disadvantaged.
No.
I was so rooting for you.
I know, and I forgot. I just completely forgot. I was like, yay!
And
Oh.
Phil, with the safety of almost cosmic level distance, points out disadvantage.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have to reach behind me.
Yeah.
Shut up!
All right. So even with the bless, unfortunately, the 19 is out of your reach.
I just can't get up.
Yeah, you're just there's just this incredibly large spirit bear.
Good news. Only 8 more rounds.
Yeah, exactly. You're on your way.
Everyone.
I'll make it eventually.
All right, Caleb.
Well, considering the bear ran away from me.
Someone was throwing javelins at it.
Yeah, no.
Who would do that?
I
Yeah,
know,
what kind
right?
of an asshole.
Still not in range.
Well, you can jump down and you can throw some axes at it. That's the only thing you can do.
You could chop down the awakened tree and let it fall on top of the bear.
Good
Is
plan.
that-
Do it.
Player killing?
I mean, I'm sure Minchinos won't be happy.
But is he
Probably
ever
not, no.
happy?
I'm always happy.
I'm gonna stay by my tree here. How big is this tree?
Stay by my
Like the
tree.
circumference of the trunk, basically.
Yeah, or how tall
The girth.
as well.
Yeah, the girth
Yes.
of
Oh.
the tree.
The
me tell
girth
you-
and the height.
Let me tell you about the girth.
Yes.
There's like this thick vein that runs up the side of the trunk.
Oh my.
It's probably close to 30 feet tall.
Okay.
Overcompensating.
No, I don't think there's anything overcompensating here.
Okay, I'm going to proceed to start taking it down. So it falls towards.
Okay. So go ahead and make me 2 attacks like you would normally.
Oh, okay.
He misses the tree.
No, I have the Spear of Eduardo in me.
We will destroy the trees.
I'm just doing my attack because, you know.
Mhm.
That should do. You want 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
Boom!
Oh. The tree falls over.
Oh, I wouldn't want it to fall over just
It
yet.
just went through a tree.
I know.
So since you create, what were you hoping is going to happen here?
I was gonna get it to the point where I could kind of shove it down afterwards when I wanted to.
Okay. So you want to sort of like get it ready to fall and
making
then
a
just
trap
push it.
with the tree. In
Got
a
it.
sense.
All right. So yes, you critically succeeded on what you were trying to do. So yeah, the tree is ready to fall at your touch, basically.
At your leisure.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
ready to blow.
That is all.
Yeah.
And I'll kind of shout, being like, "Bring the bear here!"
All right, Minchinos.
Let's see. I'm out of those. He's still immolated. So I'm going to step this way. And I'm gonna cast a lightning bolt at him.
All right.
And I am going to burn a sorcery point to reroll 2 of those dice.
Okay.
Take away 2 points. And it's a D6. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, or better.
It's
Better by 4.
Yeah.
All right. So 34 damage
Mm-hmm.
and dex save.
Oh, you son of
16?
a bitch. Yep, he hits it.
Okay. So I'll have that in electrical damage.
Yep. And the tree's gonna go over and punch him.
All right.
Over there.
Nobody's gonna like comment on my awesome friggin' tree pun. It works in 2 different ways.
I love it.
No, I'm not gonna comment at all. I'm just gonna let it sit there in its shame. So, plus 6. That's a miss.
Good job.
All right. It moves forward, obviously.
Yes.
Yeah. And yeah. Do you want to have it flank?
Listening to you.
So I can have advantage?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can roll again.
All right.
One.
Nope.
All right.
Wow.
Trees aren't that great. I mean, they're
Poor showing from Mintritos.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hit this.
Hello. So, you guys can hear me, right?
Yep.
I can't remember. I always mute my mic when I'm not talking, so I can eat popcorn and things. But I can never remember if I actually did or not. So I asked that a lot. So, well, I'm out of the stun, right?
I know you're still in the stun.
Constant.
Roll your con save.
Ugh.
Ugh.
People
The
in your
worst
con
part
save.
is I don't even have that bad of a constitution.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you got a +3 on this.
You have the same amount of luck I do.
You should come to Australia. You get opposites.
Do I have -3?
No, negative.
All right, Nevik. There's a bear in your face.
There's a bear in my face. I'm frenzy raged. I'm gonna pull out my great axe and attack.
I want to hear that version of the song so bad.
What?
The big bear in your face.
Oh, it's like a rap.
Ah.
Oh,
That hits.
I saw that 20.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, it does.
Mm-hmm.
Just,
Ooh.
You have advantage.
I know.
Nice.
Still, whenever a 1 appears, the appropriate response is,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
So this creature is haggard. You're there's so many weapons in it now. Whenever you hit it, 4 javelins fall out, and it appears to be sort of like lagging a little bit. Like the wounds that were in previously are sort of more exposed now. The more you assault it, it's looking nasty.
Man, this lighting in this room is terrible. Sorry, I just had to comment that.
I'm not even gonna comment on it.
Yeah, don't. That's worse one. Better. Yeah, cranky old man.
So Navik, it's going to use one legendary action to just make a single claw attack on you. 21.
Yes.
All right. So it'll swipe you for half of 11 at the end of your turn, and then it will start its turn and attempt to bite you.
Bite me? Yes. 30 does
30
hit.
hit. All right, so give me a targets meeting creature grapples. Okay, so the you are grappled and can escape with a DC of 16 on your turn.
Yeah.
It will now. Oh right. Okay. So I remember. So these are now. Its 2 claw attacks are going to be against a restrained target.
Mm-hmm.
So they will automatically crit.
Lovely. Lovely.
Which is funny because he's basically slapping himself in the face with his claws.
Yeah. So basically, he's got Navik in his mouth, and he's just like tearing him apart like a salmon.
Okay.
So you'll take the 20 slashing, so 10.
Yep, I've already minused it.
And then a 26 halved. That was a good roll.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah.
And that's its turn. It will now burn, baby, burn. Dex save. Nope.
No.
Go ahead and roll your burn damage.
Not that great. I can't enhance it though. So
I'm at half health. Oh yeah.
Navik standing there like, you made me bleed my own blood.
Damn you.
All right, Dandelion, come on. You got this, girl.
I can do this. I believe in me. If I wish really, really hard, maybe I can do it.
Nope.
Where'd the third dice come from?
yeah, it was an animation weird thing there.
Yeah, that was weird.
See, if it was actually a 1, I could have re-rolled it.
How do you have plus 12?
What?
I don't have plus 12.
Ignore the one that rolled 1. It was a graphic list. 12
Oh,
and
okay.
11.
Yeah, that's not there. I don't know
Yeah.
where that came from. The dice like, well, you're already unlucky. Here, have a 1.
That is weird.
All right. Unfortunately, Dandelion is just like fetal position.
What do I need to pass?
You need a 19.
Oh, never mind. I was like, I bless.
Yeah.
A kidney stone.
Your blessed targets are very good.
Caleb.
So what is the chance of me pushing the tree down, running along the tree as it's falling, and jumping onto the bear?
Oh man, you're going full hardcore here.
Well, I need to get over there. He
Yes,
currently
yeah.
is gnawing on that.
I mean, we're gonna do this because it's awesome. So you're gonna kick over the tree, and as it's falling, you want to anime run down the
up
length
the
of
trunk.
Yeah.
He's
And then,
full crouching tiger, hidden dragon.
it. Yeah.
as a short dwarf, yes.
All
Because
right.
I mean, it's 30 feet, right? So it's gonna like the tip of it is there. So I should.
So
Just the tip.
hanging on would be athletics, but if you want to run to the end of it as though you were spending your movement, it's going to be
Acrobatics.
acrobatics. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm awesome at acrobatics.
Yeah. The tree is basically just falling down, not trying to toss you off on either side. So I'm going to set the DC at 15.
Okay.
So as a reaction, I'm going to take some of that seed and make a bag of popcorn to watch this.
Oh,
Perfect.
Oh, oh.
Back it to 0 really.
So-
This is everything. This is everything I could have hoped for.
So, Phil, do you want the honor?
How far can I make it is the question. Can I at least get like 10 feet off?
I will.
That's the question.
Yeah,
Where would you put me to fall?
you will land. How about this? How about we'll put you
The tree falls on you.
halfway between, and then we will scatter you 10 feet. Does that sound fair?
Okay.
You mean when the
So
tree
if I'm
hits him
halfway,
and
I'm still technically above the ground, right? Like I'm assuming I'm slipping and falling as it's falling down.
Right. Yeah. How do you want to narrate it? What are you trying to have
So-
happen? It's not going to go the way you want, but how do you want it to go, even in
So
failure?
The plan is, since this is a movement, and I'm
Yeah.
failing my movement, as I slip and fall, depending which way you're having me move,
Right.
I want to do a bonus action to Misty Step the bear.
Okay. Got it. So how about this? The tree starts falling, and you're like, "Here we go." You're like hitting your hatchets into the tree to like climb it as it's falling over, and you get about halfway down the tree, and you swing just a little too hard, and you actually cleave the tree in half. And then you sort of fall through it, and I'm gonna have you take basically damage as though you had fallen 10 feet
Okay.
onto the ground. And then as you hit and take 4 bludgeoning damage, Misty Step,
Yeah.
and you are basically on the bear.
Yep. And I will attack it.
Okay, so
Okay, guys, just
I'm
bear
now
with
prone and dying laughing.
It was a good recovery, though. It's just like,
Okay. So that's the Misty Step.
yeah. Oh, and you took 4 damage, so give me a quick con check for Bless. Just a DC
Come
10.
on. Yeah.
Disadvantage.
Con save or con check?
Con save. Good.
Okay. And then I will start wailing.
All right. So you are over here now. There is a tree along.
Okay. And for the record, I want to be on the bear if I possibly.
You want to be on
If
top
not,
of the bear?
Yeah.
All right.
I guess it's fear because would I fall through? I don't know.
Ah,
I guess if Navik's being eaten alive, I can. The long
yeah,
room.
you're on the bear.
Cool. Just for fun, and then
Here we
yeah,
go.
we'll whale it. And I'm using two-handed.
Okay.
Well, you don't have a shield, so
Yeah.
Nice roll. All right. So that roll didn't add your strength, though. It's a 1d10 plus 5.
oh, well, that's
And then-
interesting.
Plus another 1, right?
No,
So
it
total of
did.
16 damage.
It's adding the 5. Oh, the two-handed.
For the
not.
damage.
Oh, that's
For the
right.
two-handed
damage,
side,
it's
yeah.
not.
Yeah, it's not right.
Why is
Well,
I dragged it in there?
It's because the two-handed thing is something that isn't stock.
Gotcha. So yeah, so add 5 to that.
At 6 because it's also a +1 warhammer.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
All right. So tree comes down. Caleb falls out of the tree, lands on his back, disappears, appears on top of the bear, still prone, but now he's on top of a giant bear. Takes his warhammer and just starts bashing into it. And you're hitting weapons that were already there, so it's like you're doing
Hammering them in.
bludgeoning damage, but technically it's slashing as well because there's so much crap on this stupid bear. and
And then
and you want to take your second hit.
yeah.
It looks rough.
Oh, it did add the +1. So
16 again? All right.
Why is it not adding the 1? Whatever.
God damn it.
What?
It's got
Bear gone.
so little health.
Oh.
It's not down.
Well, in that case,
Yep.
can I
Smite?
divine smite?
Yeah, you can.
I'll do a level 2.
All right.
What the hell is that? 2d8. 2 and 1.
Oh, no. That's exactly what you needed.
Yes.
So you're just like, Caleb is on this giant bear, just batting it, and it sounds like it's just thumping into like a tree trunk.
And he's still
and
prone,
so
right? So this
he's
is like
still prone.
this is like a 3-year-old temper tantrum on the floor. Ding 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 ding.
Flailing their arms, trying to hit anything that he can. And suddenly
amazing.
there's this like divine flash, and like half the bear is gone. Like the ethereal matter that make it up just sort of vaporizes, and it just sort of sways back and forth for a little bit, and then rolls over. Fortunately, as it dies, it sort of turns into vapor, because otherwise it would have rolled right on top of Caleb and all of its 12 tons of weight. But as it's like, and Caleb's probably putting his hands up like, no, it just disappears.
And then Navik falls.
Yeah, then Navik falls. And then for the next 40 seconds, this and Dandelion are like,
Yeah, pretty much.
And then after 60 seconds, I can finally stand back up again.
Oh, yes. You laughed. But that was epic.
Especially when the bear disappeared, and I just imagined you like a Wile E. Coyote hanging for a second, and then falling.
So, let's see.
Yes, we killed the bear.
Yes, the bear is dead. A horn blasts, and the shape of the bear appears in the sky as the third spirit beast to fall, 2 of which are at your hands. And as the bear sort of dissipates, your clothing once again starts to take on like a furred look of the sort of massive bear. There's like where the feathers were, it's now coming from like fur pauldrons and like chest plates and things like that. And your if you have any like if there's any like bone sort of adornment on it, it turns into like big bear teeth, like wrist guards and things like that. Everyone also gets the boon of the great bear spirit, which is advantage on strength saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Plus 10 to your athletics checks.
Nice.
And a plus 3 ethereal great axe.
Ooh.
I'll take that.
I'll take that.
Fight to the death.
I definitely have the advantage there too right now. So, and this stacks with the eagle. So we have both eagle and bear.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep, just double checking.
And 1 second.
Are you just making new skills?
No, I'm going
What are you
into the cog and
Modifying
adding
it.
plus 10 to whatever.
Sorry, I'm doing math.
Math is hard.
Math is hard.
Right back. Second. Actually, hold on. Oh, I'm dropping things.
Like it's hot.
So who wants the great axe?
If you really want it, you can have it.
I
I
wouldn't even be able to
do.
lift it.
It's true. It turns into a hatchet for you.
Guys,
That's true.
it's so cool.
Thing is, what does it do other than being a +3? I guess it's just a +3.
Yeah, just a plus 3 great axe. Caleb,
E.
Minchinos,
Mm-hmm.
and Navik,
We all
Mhm.
level.
you all level.
Woohoo! This is gonna be so good.
I'm still only level 8.
You are like basically one of those spirit animals away from level 9, Rosie.
Okay.
Ithis is like half of one of those away from level 10.
So we just gotta kill half of one.
Yeah.
Half of one. Nick it a bit, you're fine.
So, yeah, Ithis is 90% towards level 10, Rosie is 80%.
Cool.
I haven't done a level up in a while.
It's been a while.
So what we're saying is next time we need to grind out some kills to get me level.
Yeah. Where's those hunt contracts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me move back over here real quick, unless you guys need something on that.
Nope.
No.
I will put the bear boon on you.
The bear boon. The bear boon.
And a baboon.
It's not really an icon that really evokes bear.
Isn't there like a claw?
yelling one?
I thought it was like a bear claw thing.
Is there?
Yeah, I think so too.
There's a fist.
Yeah.
And like a gripping hand. Let's do that. Grip hand.
Sure.
Come to Mincinos. Come to me.
Yeah. So now that I realize it, I probably could use my act. Wouldn't it say?
What?
Every other word cut out for you there, Phil.
Oh, sorry. I said I probably could have used the inspiration. That
Oh,
Rosie gave me.
yeah.
We're not used to it, so.
Roll it. Let's find out.
Ah!
You had a 0.
Actually, I don't know if it's D6. What is it? Is it D6 or D8?
D8.
Oh.
I think it's a D8, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Bardic Inspiration.
Ash is ignoring us.
That's true.
All right.
Got an 8.
Yay! So you would have had 8.
It would have still failed, but it would have been correct. But it worked. We're good.
I would have only been down for 30
I mean-
seconds laughing at that point.
I
Then.
think it being 0 instead of 1 just adds to the comedy.
Yeah.
Good old negative.
All right. And then what's my D6?
Yeah, so do you three want to roll your hit points now?
Yeah.
Sure.
And if you want to take a look at my character sheet, I already put my level 6 spell in, which should not be a surprise to you.
Roll
3d10 and take the average, right?
You have that choice, or you can just do one die and let it ride.
Great. Yeah.
I think I'm going to be daring and roll once.
You're gonna get a 1.
It's possible.
Straight from Australia. Not 3.
It was a 3.
Oh yeah.
Look at this jerk.
Yeah. Mm.
Ooh.
Mm.
So Caleb, math 4. Was that
3?
An average of 3.
Yeah.
Navik gets 3, and I think that's an average of 5, or is it just above? That's 5.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
All right. Plus con, obviously.
Yep. Yeah. 113 hit points on a sorcerer.
Are you catching up to Navik yet?
I have 133.
And
He's
with that 3 roll, yeah, that's that's gonna help.
Yep.
Oh, and don't forget to update both character sheets.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Just-
That would...
Yep.
I gotta do that.
God damn.
Come here, compendium.
Are you
Oh
kidding?
God. It's horrible.
Here, let me roll for you. Hold on.
Oh.
There you go.
Jeez. That was horrible.
Holy shit.
33, 45. Is
So yeah, if you are tracking your hit dice, Mark them off
Whew.
for your long rest, and we'll pick up. I think the morning after. Do you want to plan where you guys want to go next?
Oh, that's not right.
You are now dying. Yeah, where do we want to go now?
Well, we need to sleep still.
I just recalled something.
What?
I don't think it made as much of a as much as a difference as it's going to sound, but trying to think. No, the bear only attacked Navik, right?
Yeah,
it shouldered
Okay,
the tree
so-
and hit Navik.
Right. Okay. So it doesn't
Lord.
matter. Doesn't matter. I had forgotten that nobody had armor except for Navik. It's unarmored defense, so it's
Right.
fine.
Thankfully, nothing. Oh no, I got hit.
No,
you-
you got the
no.
roar.
No.
You got roared.
I
got
roared.
roared.
That's right. I didn't physically get
Yeah.
hit. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I came out unscathed. I think I was the only one.
Same here. Well, no, I got hit by the roar.
Right.
That roar is nasty, by the way.
Yeah.
So that bear was a reskinned steel predator from Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes.
Nice.
Those are fun.
So yeah, that was a CR-16. Pretty good, guys.
Know it.
I helped. I totally helped.
The thing is, I find that
Hey, you
D&D,
helped more than I did.
because of the action economy,
Yeah.
having one enemy is really
Yeah.
simple.
Right.
You have to bump it.
Yeah, normally what I do is like just add minions and shit to sort of spread out the actions and tilt it in their favor. I did give this creature some legendary actions, which it normally doesn't have, so it's actually probably higher than a
Yeah, well,
CR-16.
most of the ghosts, the eagle you gave legendary actions to as well.
Yeah, I did that one too. Yeah, that one was basically a rock with legendary actions.
Yeah.
So presumably you guys are finishing your long rest.
Yep.
Mm-hmm,
Yep.
mm-hmm.
And then with the bear and the eagle down, you only need one more spirit animal. You know the wolf is dead, but the snow leopard and the elk are still around. And you also know that the Winterhook tribe are sort of eliminated. So what would your guys' sort of next move be?
I guess head towards armor.
Yeah, we can
Or do
head
you-
to the tier 1 armor to the east.
Over here?
Like go there and then go up, unless you want to go.
We can head to the tier 1 and we can head up to the tier 2. So we can
Oh, the
actually
armor.
you guys can actually have armor to start with.
I already have no use.
Well, you wouldn't have to keep running away from the fight if you had
I
armor.
didn't run away. When have I run away from a fight?
You went up onto a hill.
Yeah, in the hope that the bear would come by so I can jump on it. So I had to improvise.
Oh, just for your reference too, Liam, I'll do this over the week, but because I have to enter it in manually, it's not in the compendium. But I'm also swapping out a spell
Okay,
on the level up.
sure.
So.
Which one are you swapping?
I'm gonna take out the Agonizer Scorcher
Oh, okay, got it.
and just replace it with another level 2.
Okay.
'Cause I can take one and then replace one as well on a level up.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
So we could
Um,
head there. And then we could head to that after.
Don't we have 4 hexes we can move?
Yeah, but through the forest, I mean.
Oh, fair, yes.
Okay.
That's what I think, but what do you guys...
Yeah, I'd play with that.
Yeah.
Gives us a goal instead of just wandering around.
Yeah, it's true.
So I'm just going to throw this out there, just for my own sanity. So you guys will probably finish this witnessing up in the next session.
Okay.
Probably.
Probably.
We'll see.
Possible.
Which means that so Navik would know that as soon as you win the witnessing trial, you have 10 years to complete the climb to Terra's Fang.
Well, that was a detail that was missed before.
So
good to know.
Yeah. So you can immediately go up, or you can sort of take time to sort of build up some more strength. Because as I said, stronger men than you have gone up there and never returned. But I won't stop you from going up there. So one of the things that I would like you guys to consider and potentially talk about during the in the Discord during the week is if you are leaving the Leviathans temporarily, where are you going next? Where do you see yourselves moving on to? If you have a character, for instance, like Rosie, whose current goal is to basically just adventure, feel free to tell me what kind of adventure that might be. Whether it are you looking for high adventure? Do you want to find ancient treasure? Do you want to find the lost tome of some crazy lich, or do you just want to see cool places and do cool things?
That's pretty much it. She just wants to do cool things.
Do you want to pursue like a side game of actually documenting and selling your stories as you travel?
Yes, I would.
We can explore that as well.
Cool. I totally want to do that. I'll write ballads for all time.
Ballads.
And then so Ithis, I'm actually going to send you something that I was supposed to send you this week and I didn't, but
All right, yeah.
I know you haven't. So your guidance was pulling you towards the Leviathans, and so you haven't had a sort of a secondary draw.
Yeah, we've been focusing on other stuff.
Yeah, I was actually supposed to send you something as soon as you killed the eagle spirit, but I didn't. So retroactively, I will send you something.
That's okay.
All right, cool. So yeah, just as soon as you guys, if you want to confer and let me know where you think you're going next. I know. I think Joe wants to go to Lumiere CAD.
Yep.
I think Phil did too.
Do I?
Yeah, I thought
Maybe?
you wanted to. There was something there as well. Something I don't know what it was, but it did get mentioned because it was like, oh, that's convenient.
Yeah, I do remember that. I think something to do with Odin was there. Odin's
Something to do with. It might have been something that what's her name told me. One of my groups.
Oh, there's also the note that was handed to you. That might be why I'm remembering that.
Me?
Yeah. It is in your category. Your chart drop down section. Words.
Words are hard.
Words.
Okay, yes. I remember now.
Other than that, thanks very much, guys.
Thank you.
Good job, everyone. That was fun. I was so
to the
helpful.
bear.
Yeah, I apologize. That's I didn't really stop and look at that DC on the con save, and I didn't
That was
really register.
unfortunate.
It's like, by the way, they're all going to have disadvantage on this.
Understandable.
So I apologize for stealing an hour of your life.
Oh, that's all right.
Yes, you fail.
Horribly. Yep.
Fail.
Oh, good.
Fortunately, I was there again to take care of things.
You were out of the range.
Yeah, okay.
But I was just taking care of things. I was doing the damage, doing my stuff.
Yeah, no,
I
me
mean, there
too.
was the
Him and the
trade that
javelin.
people had jumped on, but that's about it.
All right.
Cool.
All right.